What's up guys, my name is Alex. I'm gonna be treating this video kind of like I'm talking to my younger self. So hello younger self, my name is Alex, and I'm guessing a lot of you watching this video are interested in making money and you've just finished up school for the summer. So whether you are 15 or you are 20, this video is for you because you are obviously interested in making money. So let's get straight into it. So how do you actually generate money as a teenager or as an adult? You want to find a skill that already generates revenue. Now, if you have been on TikTok, you probably already know of a couple, right? Drop shipping, Amazon FBA, copywriting, which I don't recommend, and there's a couple other ones I'm sure you know, and you probably have an idea of what you want to do. So you need to find a skill that already generates revenue. Now, me personally, I do drop shipping. I've been doing drop shipping for like 3-4 years now, and I've made over $1 million with it. I make about $30,000 a month with drop shipping. If you're interested in doing drop shipping, you can apply to work with me one-on-one. The link will be in the description below. But anyways, once you find a skill that you want to get into, this is where the fun begins. You need to actually start to look and do deep research into that skill. I'm not talking about go on Google and look up your skill real quick. No. I'm talking about you need to actually go and do a deep research. Who is already successful in your skill? Now, once you do that, once you have a pretty good understanding of what it is that you're doing and what it is you're getting yourself into, the kind of investments that you need to put up for this business, things like that, this is where the fun begins, because now you really need to go in and start working on your skill. Now, I'm not talking about you need to go and work for an hour a day. No. You are out of school, bud. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and this is where you're going to actually build something. So what you need to do is get to work. You need to be working 6 hours a day. And I know that sounds like a lot of time, but really it's not. Once you get working, I'm gonna promise you, once you start working and you get into like a deep state of work, you're going to forget what fucking time it is. I've had days where I start working at 1 and then I close the laptop at fucking 9. I'm not saying you need to do that every single day of the week. You're young, you should be enjoying your life. But if you really want to make money, then yeah, you're going to need to put up a lot of time and invest a lot of time into whatever skill that you want to learn. So once you start working, right? Once you start putting in that work and you don't see results, guess what? You're probably gonna fucking quit. I'm gonna be honest with you. 99% of the people watching this video, they're going to find a skill, they're going to do some research on it, they're going to start it, they're not gonna make money, they're gonna fucking quit. Now, that 1% of you that is watching this video, right? That 1% that doesn't quit, you are the ones that are going to make the money. If you can get past the 2-week hard phase, right? Not the 2-week Minecraft phase, the 2-week hard phase, that's where you're going to make the money, because a lot of people are going to give up. They just do, right? Things get hard. They don't understand how to do this or that, or nobody's there to teach them and hold their hand, and then they fucking quit. You can't do that. 99% of your competition will be in the dust after the 2 weeks. If you can push past that, you are going to succeed. If I'd given up with drop shipping within the first 3 months, I wouldn't have seen like more than $1,000. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. The only people I know who have ever succeeded overnight was Dude Perfect. They made a video go viral overnight, and they were on CNN and a bunch of other news outlets just because they could do trick shots. Now, I'm not Dude Perfect. You're not Dude Perfect. We're average guys. I mean, we're just guys that want to make money. And this is how you're gonna do it. So you're not gonna, it's not gonna happen overnight is what I'm trying to say. Number 3, oh sorry, I already talked about number 3. When shit gets hard, don't give up. Number 4, once you start to see results, take that money and reinvest it. I see a lot of young morons take their money, and as soon as they make like $30,000, they go and they fucking blow it. You know what they blow it on every single time? Cars. Once you start to make money, reinvest it into your business, okay? I don't know how you would reinvest your money back into your business if you're doing like copywriting, but if you're doing drop shipping, obviously you would scale ads, you would start to do paid ads, you might hire a marketing agency, you might buy inventory. I know for other skills you can invest in other ways like with AI or Claude or anything like that, but what I'm saying is once you start to make money, please don't go buy stupid shit. I'm telling you this like I'm talking to my younger self. I blew $100,000 in like a month, and I don't even know what I spent. It wasn't this, it wasn't the car. I bought this like a year, about a year ago, but it sure as hell didn't come from that 100K. So don't spend your money on stupid crap, but this is in my notes as well. When you start making money, you have to provide for the people who supported you when you had nothing. I don't really talk about this a lot, but when you start to make money, you really need to provide for those people, because they supported you when you had nothing. So now you need to give them everything you can to support back. I'm not saying give them your fucking Amex card and tell them to go crazy. What I'm saying is buy them something. Like, let's say your dad really wants a old Nintendo, right? Buy it for him. You can, and you have the money, so do it. Don't just sit there and fucking be a dick and go to Rolex and buy a watch you probably, let's be honest, can't fucking afford. You need to go and spend that money on those people that you love. Because trust me, spending money on like my girlfriend or my kid or anybody like that has brought me way more fulfillment than buying this car behind me. Honestly, this car broke like 2 weeks ago, so it really hasn't given me much back. So yeah, you need to be investing in those people that you love, because to be honest, they're not gonna be around forever, and putting a smile on their face will bring you a bigger smile than the car behind me. So it's also a 2 Series, so it doesn't really bring a lot of people smiles, but it's a cool car. Anyways, yeah, so that is pretty much it. Guys, I'm going to be completely honest. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. Recently, my average view duration has been really low. I don't know why. I guess you guys just don't like my fucking videos. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And I know I kind of ran through this pretty quick, but I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, obviously, depending on what skill you get into, there's going to be a lot of stuff that, you know, you need to learn. But as far as this goes, this is pretty much it. Find a skill, work on it, don't give up on the skill, and then take that money and reinvest it. The 4 easiest steps. If you can't understand that, you're already too far gone. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all. Stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.